At the end of the day, we all desire to be filled up, to be at peace, to be at internal happiness, to live our life in our heart's desires. We all desire that. We all want that. So when we see somebody else doing it, especially somebody close to us, we like, oh, they have the answers. Oh, they have the energy. Oh, they have the light. So let me go to them and get it from them so maybe I can have it. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of TTALK, where it is you plus me plus a lovely cup of tea. And today we are back with another episode. If you guys are new here, let me reintroduce myself. My name is Nala Asa Shakur, also known as Tyler A. Norman. I am the author of the book Love Starts Here. If you guys haven't checked out or read my book yet, this book takes you down a life-changing journey of learning how to embody the energy of love within, and learning how that energy within begins to cultivate things in our external world, in our friendships, romance, family, careers, environment, all sorts of things that match our vibration of self-love from within. And ultimately, we can create the reality that we desire with that energy. So if you guys haven't checked that out, please go read my book, support, repost, all that and more, and I'll link that down below. I am also the CEO and owner of the All Natural right here, which is your one-stop holistic health shop where we provide all your needs for a natural lifestyle in a content, product, service, or event. Okay? Yes, if this is you guys' first Tea Talk episode, this is just a sacred space where we sit down, we have our tea, and we talk the real tea, which is how to heal thyself. Okay, so with that being said, if you guys don't have your tea already, go ahead and pause the video, grab you some tea. If you had yours already, you was ready. Shout out to you and welcome back. Welcome back to all the listeners, watchers, and supporters of Tea Talk who have been here from the beginning since the OG Tea Talks in 2018. We are back with season 2, back and better. We are continuously growing, thriving, and just expanding into whatever this can turn into. Okay, so I just want to give an appreciation to everyone who has been supporting the All Natural. Love Starts Here, and I myself as, you know, this host and as an author and just overall as a person. So shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for that. And then with that being said, we're going to go ahead and start the prayer and get into some announcements. So we're going to start off by taking some deep breaths. Thank you, Mother, Father, Creator. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this space. Thank you for this sacred gift and this opportunity to be able to come to you and be able to open our hearts, our minds, our spirits, and our ears to see whatever wisdom that you have for us today, Spirit. I set the intention and I pray to all my ancestors, angels, and spirit guides, Mother, Father, Creator, all of the elements in this universe as a whole, God as a whole, the Almighty, the Most High. I set the intention and I pray that this Tea Talk brings healing to myself and all those watching and listening, no matter when the time it is that they are. I pray that this message is in perfect timing. I pray that this message delivers something that we can apply to our personal lives, that can allow us to learn ourselves, learn life, learn others, to allow us to love ourselves deeper, love life, and love others deeper, Spirit. I pray for inner over and understanding, for clarity, affirmations, and whatever it is that we need to hear today, Spirit, that will bring us joy, that can bring us clarity, that can bring us deeper into our heart space, deeper into the energy of love, so that we can ultimately create the desire that we truly, truly please, Spirit. And I just give gratitude for this gift, clearing out all energy that is not meant to be in this space, opening myself up as a vessel for the divine message for all of us to hear. Thank you, God, for today's message. Ashe. Okay, that was a beautiful prayer. That was beautiful. I was really feeling that through me. So, as far as announcements, we don't have any announcements. I just want to go ahead and throw it out there again that the All Natural does have our modeling brand ambassador program still open for applications. So if you're interested in being a brand ambassador or a model for the All Natural, please go check that out. Also, our holistic business community is still open for other holistic businesses who are wanting to join and get your products, content, or service available on the All Natural. And as far as that, you know, just supporting the juice cleanses. We have more merch coming really soon, so just keep up to date with the All Natural. Stay on the website, look at the blogs, and just continue to support. Okay. Okay, Spirit, what are we talking about today? What are we talking about? And I actually already have kind of something to go off of. I'm really just picking cards right now to see what else, you know, what's the full spectrum, what's the full message, where I'm taking, you know, this whole reading. But as I'm picking these cards, I'm just gonna go ahead and start talking, start giving this message. So first thing, Spirit is really wanting me to get across to all watching and listening, and even to myself. And one thing I want to highlight again, and those who are not new to TTALK know that these TTALKs are not just me trying to preach to everyone else, preach to the collective, preach to the world on what you should do, what's right, what's this, and this. These messages are for myself as well, because we are one. I am you, you are me. I am no better than anybody else. I'm just the messenger. Okay, so all of these things that I'm talking about and I'm preaching and I'm, you know, delivering the message, I'm taking them as well and I'm applying them to my personal life so I can elevate and I can grow. Okay, so I wanted to start off with that. But like I said, the message that Spirit is really getting through is stop people pleasing and learn to set boundaries. Okay, so the first card we have is success. Spirit is saying that when we reach a certain level of success, and success meaning not just financial abundance, success meaning that when we are actually internally happy, when we reach a state of internal happiness, when we reach a state of peace, when we get into successful relationships and we finally meet our partner that we have done all this self-work and been through all these other relationships, when we finally have success in our relationships, when we finally have success in our personal lives, when we start reaching milestones, we move out, you know, we buy our first house, we get a car, we get a new car, we, like I said, we find happiness within self, we find peace within self, we learn how to be on our own, we learn how to be by ourselves, we learn how to read books and apply those things that we've learned. When we get to a vibration of success, okay, and this is even financial abundance as well, that is included, it's just not the whole spectrum. When we start making money, we start living our lives according to our heart's desires. We have to set more and more boundaries the more success that we reach, okay? Because the thing is, and I talked about this on a few, maybe last TTALK or a few TTALKs back, but when you are in that energy of success of self, success within self, and success is living life according to your heart's desires in whatever ways that may manifest. When we are in that energy, other people can feel it. Other people can feel that energy, like, dang, they kind of happy. Like, they're happy, they're comfortable, they're at peace. You know, they're starting to level up. They're starting to go after their passions and their desires and their dreams. And people start to feel left behind. People start to feel left behind, and they start to feel a little envious about the personal success and the energy that you have going on. They start to feel a little envious because they're like, damn, like, I don't have that. I don't have success. I can't sit with myself. I don't have peace in my home. I don't have a new car. I didn't just buy a new home. I don't have money to spend on this, and this. I don't have this type of help. I didn't just write a book. Me. I didn't do all these things. Why not? And I'm upset about it deep down. So guess what? I'm going to pick at, and I'm going to poke at, and I'm going to take the energy of somebody who does have that in my life, because I want it. Because I want that for myself. And the only reason that I know how to get it is to take it from somebody else because they don't know how to cultivate that energy within self. Okay? So like I said, stop people pleasing and start setting boundaries, because the more successful that we become, the more people that are coming in trying to take and drain your energy. And draining your energy can look like a lot of things. Draining your energy can look like, I'm calling you every day with a problem because I feel like you got what I need. You have the mental, spiritual, emotional capacity to solve my problems, and I don't have that. So I'm calling every day with a problem. That could be draining your energy. Draining your energy could look like, I'm always needing something. I'm asking you for money. I need some money from you because you know I got it. Because they know you got it. I need some money from you. I need to wear your clothes. You got all these new clothes and new wardrobes that you get to buy. I don't have that. So I'm about to keep asking to wear your clothes so I can go out with them and I can feel like you. Okay? Draining your energy could look like, let's see, what else? Always needing you to be the rock. Needing you to be the person that brings them down to center. Draining your energy could look like I said, going back to, I'm always coming to you with a problem because I need you to bring me back to peace because I don't know how to do it myself. At the end of the day, all of these people that we are going to have to set boundaries with, family, friends, strangers, all types of people. These people that we're going to have to set boundaries with, ultimately they are coming in trying to drain your energy because they don't know how to reach the level of energy that you are at on their own. All they know how to do is take it from you or somebody else because they truly, deeply desire it. At the end of the day, we all desire to be filled up, to be at peace, to be at internal happiness, to live our life in our heart's desires. We all desire that. We all want that. So when we see somebody else doing it, especially somebody close to us, we like, oh, they have the answers. Oh, they have the energy. Oh, they have the light. So let me go to them and get it from them so maybe I can have it. Not knowing that that only comes within. That does not come from draining somebody else's energy. Okay? So guess what? Spirit is saying once again, stop people pleasing and start setting boundaries. Because if you let your energy, the more successful you become, if you keep letting people ruin your energy, this card says ruin. There's a B with all these swords. All these people coming in, draining, asking for this. I got this problem. I need this. I need you for this, and this. You got to do this. Draining you for your energy. This is what you're going to become. Weak. You're going to be drained of your resources, drained of your light, drained of your peace, and drained of the energy that you cultivated within yourself. All that work that you did, all that healing that you did, all that light that you had to alchemize, all that darkness you had to alchemize to light. And now you living in your success, you living by your heart's desires, you living in your truth. All of that is going to get drained if you do not place boundaries. Because it is only up to you to place boundaries. People are going to take what you give. People cannot continuously take what you are not giving out. Okay? So boundaries are nobody's responsibility to set but us. People are going to follow. Oh, okay. I know if I ask this person for this, they're not going to give it to me because they got boundaries. And if you are a yes man, if you are a people pleaser, and you always trying to make somebody happy, solve somebody's problems, help somebody out, no matter what you got going on, and not putting yourself first, people will not have limits with that. They will continuously keep on pulling and draining your energy until you have none left. And guess who you have nobody to be mad at but yourself, because you did not place boundaries because you were trying to people please. And guess what? People pleasing, trying to make everybody happy, trying to solve everybody's problems, saying yes to everything, trying not to walk on eggshells, step on toes, upset people, not wanting nobody to be mad at you, wanting everybody to like you and to love you and to think that you're this beautiful, just ultimate, just best thing ever. That is a wound within self. Overgiving, over giving, not having boundaries, placing all your energy towards other people, giving this, giving that, when you haven't given to yourself. That's a problem within self, because you are doing all this to these external people. You're giving all your energy out to these external people, letting them drain your energy out of fear of abandonment. Out of fear of, oh my gosh, these people are going to leave me. These people are going to talk about me. They're not going to like me. And this is going to happen. This is going to happen. It's fear of abandonment. It's fear of embarrassment. It's a fear within self. Because guess what? When you really in your highest self, when you really in your top-notch, big boss energy, when your royal energy, your king, queen, empress, emperor, god, goddess, high priestess energy, the reality is that you don't give a fuck about other people's perceptions of you, because you are spiritual and wise enough and mature enough to know that other people's perceptions of you have nothing to do with you and have everything to do with them. You can't control nobody's perception of you. At the end of the day, if you are full of light and you are successful, and you are continuously rising, growing, people are going to hate you. People are going to not like you. Yeah, people are going to talk about you. People are going to throw dirt on your name. People are going to gossip about you. Make up all these stories to make you look like a bad person. People are going to be mad at you. People are going to make you feel guilty, like you owe them something. People are going to do all this stuff in the book. People are going to hate you. And guess what you have to do? You got to set boundaries and say, I don't care. I don't give a fuck about y'all. Because I come first. Now that doesn't mean I'm not putting out the message, oh, you know, it's fuck everybody, it's only me. Team I. No. I'm team family. I'm team circle. I'm team tribe. I'm team including everybody, building up the community all together. But guess what? You cannot be the leader and build the community up if you don't let yourself rise up first. If you don't take care of your energy first. You cannot fill from an empty cup. And that's what boundaries are for. Boundaries are not being selfish and saying, I'm not helping nobody, I'm not doing nothing for nobody, I don't owe nobody nothing, I ain't got to give nobody my energy. No, boundaries means I'm putting myself first. Boundaries mean I don't have the energy to help you out right now. Boundaries mean I may have the money, but I'm not giving it to you, because you're going to end up continuously draining, asking, and thinking that I am your resource, your limitless resource. Boundaries are thinking about self first. How do I feel? Do I have enough energy in my cup to do this for somebody else? Am I emotionally stable enough for somebody else to be able to vent to me and lay all their emotions out on me? Boundaries are not selfish. Boundaries are putting self first, making sure your cup is full. Because like I said, if your cup is not full, you cannot pour into anybody else's without getting drained. If your cup is not full, you cannot be the leader. You cannot be the change and help your community and lead your tribe to ultimate wealth, happiness, love, and all that energy that you have cultivated within. You can't lead the tribe there if you don't have boundaries. Because guess what? On your way up, it's going to be your own people, your own tribe, your own community who is going to bring you down. And they're not even going to know it. That's the crazy part. They're not even going to know that they're doing it. And that is why it's nobody's responsibility but you, but us, to set in place boundaries so that we can continuously rise and come back and help everybody else out when we have it, when we have the energy, when we have the mental, spiritual, physical capacity to overflow. Okay? So stop people pleasing. Stop trying to make everybody else happy. Walk in your authentic self. Walk in your authentic self. Do what you do. Don't be afraid to say no to people. Don't be afraid to walk on eggshells. Don't walk on eggshells around people. Don't be afraid to step on somebody's toes. Don't be afraid to upset somebody. by being your most authentic self. Because guess what? If you keep good intentions, you live life according to your heart's desires, you keep your heart open, you stay in the vibration of love, like I said, you keep good intentions, and you are being your most authentic self, and then whoever that pisses off, that ain't got shit to do with you. That's them. Because at the end of the day, if you are upset and triggered by somebody living their life and being authentic and shining their light bright and doing what they need to do to better themselves, it's you that's the problem. Okay? So yes, they are the problem for, not wanting that and sucking up your energy and not having the awareness to know that you have to go within self to create that energy, not take it from somebody else. They are the problem, but if you let them turn you into this, you let them ruin you, you let all the voices and the opinions and the bad comments and the emotional abuse and the draining of your energy, if you let that get to you and bring you down, guess what? You're just a reflection of them. Okay, you're just a reflection of them. So Spirit is saying the only way that we can beat this, that we can fight these people, is by setting boundaries. Boundaries is self-love. It is not selfish. Only way that we can fight this, that we can continue to grow, to rise without being pulled down and sucked down and drained of our energy by the people around us, the only way to do it is boundaries. Boundaries and loving yourself enough to know that if somebody is upset by you being your authentic self, if somebody is upset by you growing, thriving, cultivating love within, if they are triggered by that, fuck them. And that just is what it is. Okay? So, we picked a card from the African Goddess deck, and I'm going to end with this card. It is grounding, and I'm feeling the need to read it out of the book. So this card is grounding. Okay, so this is number 3. This is Goddess Salteche. Okay, the goddess of groundings from South Africa. The message says, this is her guidance. Protect your magic. Your heart is your own. Your body is your own. Your mind is yours. Your truth and your story are your own. So be rooted in truth and create healthy boundaries. Are y'all hearing this? I just said all of this. Your energy is unsteady. Breathe, come into the present, and say it out loud. I am here. Trauma, stress, overwhelm, anxiety, and fear disconnect you from your body. Grounding keeps you present. When you feel rootless or unsettled, come back to your breath. Okay? I am firmly planted and deep.